Okay, welcome back to my channel. So, like I promised today, I'm going to show you how to conceive with a male or a female. All right. So, back to using the calendar method, because this is like actually the method that every person can understand, and it's very easy to understand. You can just get your calendar and you can as well just use your phone calendar and just mark some things and write notes on them, and that's all. So let's go. All right. So we'll still be using the month of May. Okay. So let's say the period is lasting for 28 days. Okay. So for this 28-day cycle, the persons or Mrs. A has a period cycle of 28 days, and the period is lasting for 4 days. All right. Her period started on 3rd, that's on Friday, and is lasting for 4 days, sorry. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so the period is supposed to stop on 7th. All right. So now we don't have any much business to do with the days after the period started. We have the major business is the day the period started. Okay, so we are going to calculate and know when her ovulation day will be. Her ovulation days are 14 days after the start of your period. All right, so we are going to count 14 days after the period. So we have 3rd here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So on 14th will be the date of ovulation. Okay, so if on 17th is the day of her ovulation, how will she conceive with a male child? Now, like we know, or rather, if you don't know it now, that the spermatozoa is either male or female. All right. So, and the male tend to run faster to the ova, that's to the eggs. All right. And then the female tend to come later on after the male. Now, the male run faster to the eggs, but they do not last there. So if eggs are not released for that male to fertilize, it will stay there and die off. And then the female will now come and meet up. Alright, so the male sperm tend to run faster to the eggs, and then the female sperm come later on. Alright, so if the eggs are not released for the sperm to fertilize, the male sperm will only go there and last for few days and then die off. So by the time it will now the eggs will now be released, it will now meet up with the female sperm. Right? So how do you conceive with male child? Now back to our calendar. On 17th is the estimated date of ovulation. Okay, so this estimated date of ovulation, now this is when the eggs will be released. That's what ovulation means, eggs being released. All right, so if you want to conceive with a male child, you should try with a partner on the 16th or on the 17th or 18th. 1, 2, 3, within these 3 days you should try with your partner. All right, so it's expected that within these 3 days, the male sperm will fertilize the released eggs from the female. That is for the male part. Now, how do you conceive with a female? Female's one is very easy, and that is why most time, like in the world generally, you see that we have more female than male, because the female sperm tend to stay longer. Yeah, though they don't get to the eggs on time, but they tend to stay longer in the ovary or when the eggs are released. So they fertilize the eggs whenever the eggs are released, and that's why you have female children. So if you want a female child, now you shouldn't bother trying within this period, this 3 days period. Now, let's say this 3 days period is to conceive male. All right. Now, to conceive female, don't just bother trying with your partner this period. You can have it before the period or after this period. Okay. Now, for ovulation day, it is expected that you add 4 days before the ovulation or 4 days. You can check my previous video on how to calculate your period and your cycle. You understand it better. Okay, so this is how to conceive a male. Then for a female, you can try any other days, like 4 days before the ovulation or 4 days after. So that is how you can get and try for a male and a female. Okay, so I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section what else you want to learn from me. Yeah, from your midwife. Yeah. And also, if you have any question about this, you can let me know also. Thank you. Bye. See you later.